According to the Pennsylvania Department of Health, nearly 3,500 Pennsylvanians died from a drug overdose in 2015, and more individuals are killed each year by heroin and opioid overdose than in motor vehicle accidents. Because of these staggering statistics, and they continue to grow and impact all communities, tonight we have the first of a two-part look into the problem here in our area. Here's Lisa Sugart.
Today I'm pleased to welcome to our studios Eileen Panzarella. She is the Director of Prevention for Pathway to Recovery in the city of Hazleton. Eileen, we've all been talking about the tragedy involved with the opioid crisis. It's not only a crisis all across the nation, but especially right here in Luzerne County. And you told me we have the highest overdose rate in the whole country right here in our county. How is that possible?
I really, don't know. We had 140 overdose deaths last year. They're expecting that to match that number this year, if not exceed it. So we really are in a crisis here. And whether it's an economic issue, it's maybe lack of education issue, it's something that we're trying to battle and figure out.
It's really, all the intelligent people are coming together trying to find a way, but it's very difficult and overwhelming. What got us to this point? You said there's different paths that people get to that point of such a tragedy.
Yeah, what the statistics are saying is about 85% of our heroin addicts really started off as a pain medication addict, usually OxyContin, and that. So what had happened, whether legitimately they had an accident or a surgery and they needed pain medication, and they were using it and they got addicted to it, and then that led them, maybe their doctor refusing to give it to them anymore, but now they had an addiction, so it led them to heroin, which probably is cheaper and easier to get on the street. So we're seeing a large percentage coming that route through the pain medication addiction first. And then we also do have people who it's just a drug. They've used marijuana, got bored with it, maybe went to cocaine, and then went to heroin. And that's so both avenues.
And everybody says it affects all families. Nobody's exempt from this. Are you seeing that yourself?
Yes, it's not homeless people. It is educated. It is rich, poor. It doesn't matter. College.
Wow. So for our viewers who are watching this, what are the signs that they need to be aware of in case someone in their family is in danger?
So usually when someone uses heroin, right after that, immediately after that, it is a depressant. So they usually get sleepy, they get tired, they call it nodding off. So they might fall asleep, and that you might notice that. Probably a lot of sneaking around, maybe things are missing, they're looking for money, and that too, we hear a lot about that, stealing jewelry, any kind of little valuables that they can then get money for, and then when they're coming off the heroin, they go through withdrawal. So they will have like flu-like symptoms, and that where they might be having a fever, chills, things like that, where you might notice them looking sick. And then in a little while, they're all better because they've used more heroin. And that's.
Well, we're going to bring you back in to talk more about the services that are available to help people. But until we get to that, you just want to give them your number where they can call, because you're always available for people to guide them what they should do if they have a problem or someone in their family does.
Yes, so we're available, Pathway to Recovery. It's 570-455-9902.
All righty. And you can also go to pathway-to-recovery.org for more information as well. But if you have any questions or you need help, give Eileen a call. She'll get you on the right path to recovery.